I used to work a side job as a delivery guy back when I was broke. It's been years, but I'll never forget what happened that night. One morning around 9 a.m., I got an order at the restaurant. Nothing seemed strange, except that the destination was far out of town, into a quiet, rural area. I followed the GPS through a lonely road that cut through a forest. When the directions ended, I found myself in the middle of nowhere. No houses, no lights, just trees. I called the customer. A man answered and told me I was in the right place. He said there was a narrow path in the woods, hard to see, and that I had to walk down it. Something felt off, but I got out of the car anyway. As I looked into the woods, I saw a light, briefly. Then it vanished. The man hung up suddenly. I placed the food by the roadside and heard movement in the trees, leaves crunching like someone was approaching. That was it. I bolted back to the car and drove off fast. If I had followed his instructions, I might not be here telling you this story. It was around midnight. I'd been working delivery for years, and late nights didn't bother me anymore. That night, I got an order from a 24-hour McDonald's. The location was only 15 minutes away. As I got closer, I realized the destination was in an old office district, run down, dirty, and completely abandoned looking. The GPS guided me to a side entrance of a building. It looked old, empty, and lifeless. Suddenly, I got a message from the customer. "I see you. Bring the order inside through the side door." I stepped out, walked to the door. It opened easily. Inside was a dim hallway. No lights, no sound. I started to get nervous. I messaged the guy again, and that's when I heard it. Click. I turned around. The door had shut and locked behind me. Panic set in. I ran down the hallway looking for an exit. I heard a door creak open on the other end. Someone was chasing me. I hid in a room, held my breath. As soon as they passed, I ran the opposite way and found a back door. I escaped just in time. Later, the police came. That office building had been abandoned for 5 years. No cameras, no security, no explanation. I used to work for Domino's Pizza. One night, near closing time, I got a late order. It was to a rental area called Frosted Cabins, a collection of tiny wooden cabins deep in the woods. The path was narrow and the lighting was terrible. Only weak lamps every few meters. I was heading to cabin 3. It was at the end of a long trail. The cabin was dark, completely dark. I knocked, no answer. I called, no reply. Then a text message came in. "I'm not inside. The door's open. Leave the pizza on the table, thanks." I opened the door, hesitant. I stepped inside, just enough to place the pizza. That's when I heard it, wood creaking. The bedroom door opened slowly, and a man stepped out, expressionless, angry. He stared at me and said, "No tip?" "Really?" Then he lunged. I ran toward the door, but collided with another person just outside. I fell, scrambled up, and kept running. They chased me, but no matter how much I looked back, I couldn't see them in the lamplight. I made it to my car and called the police. The phone number used was fake. The credit card? A prepaid gift card. Untraceable. But the worst part? That second man. He was hiding in the forest the entire time. My name is Kareem. I'm 23, and this happened just a month ago during winter break from college. It was late, and I was bored, so I picked up a few delivery orders. One took me to a street I'd never been to before. At the end of the block was an old wooden house, separated from the other homes by a private gate. The GPS said this was the address. The gate wasn't locked, so I drove up a dirt path lined with trees. The house was silent. No lights. No movement. As I approached the porch with the order, I heard it. "Bring it upstairs, friend." A man's voice from the second floor. There was a staircase beside the door, shrouded in darkness. Then I heard the voice again, closer. "I'm right here. Just bring it up." That's when fear hit me. Something felt wrong. I dropped the bags on the stairs and ran. I looked up the address later. That house? It's been abandoned for years. So, who the hell was waiting for me upstairs?